fuck up the world, fuck up the world. So that woman has it, you know? So also that song is hella fucking fun. It's called Fuck Up the World. I actually have to stop myself because then I'll be driving and I'll be like, fuck the world, fuck the world. And then like, I start swerving and then I'll be like, there's a cop. Fuck up the world. Fuck up the world. I get too into it, honestly. I'm gonna start driving now. So, it is fun, but you shouldn't be flipping people off with both hands and like, no hands on the wheels. It's like a little bit serious. Well, I thought I was gonna be serious in the beginning, and then halfway through, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm out. And, you know, I kind of like spin out. But it's funny, so I left it in. I think it's funny. If no one laughs, I'll be like, am I just sick? What is it? It is stage presence. It is commanding. It is electrifying. It is magnetic. It is the ability to perform and be alive in the performance. Obviously, Britney Spears had it. Not a lot of performers had it. It's actually really depressing because I saw Billie Eilish once. Well, I saw her when she first came out and she was just magnetic. It was just beautiful. And then I saw her again 2 years later and the industry got her and she was sad. That still haunts me because I was so pumped to see her. I'm like, oh my God, I was like in love with her when I saw her. She was so good. And like that spark fucking died. So I hope the spark in this one doesn't die, even though today's lesson centers around her and uses her as kind of a case study. But the reason I bring up this today is the focus of today is what happens when you have someone that should be able to take the world by storm, but their career is stagnated based on management, based on some iffy choices that management may have made. Because let me just tell you, it doesn't have to be outright fraud. It doesn't have to be outright malicious, like, oh, I'm not doing my job. It could sometimes just be small little things that add up and that actually just kill momentum. So the question becomes, why then is her management undermining her success? And why then has the transition to the Western market been so messy, for lack of a better word? It's just been messy. It's been not planned or structured well. So what gives? Because when an artist moves to a new market, especially from like the Asian market to the Western market, it's kind of a big ass deal. It's not just any album rollout. It's the album rollout that people will be utilizing to determine and kind of like this impression of you is what determines the next like 5 years of your career. So instead of focusing on that and investing into the music side of things, why then has management's focus been on deals, brand deals? Because the interesting thing is those deals are predicated on the continued success of being an artist. So eventually it's just such a short-sighted goal that if you're focused on deals and branding, but not focused on the things that make you successful for those deals and branding, you will get less as the years go on. It's just basic logic. I don't know how to explain it. It's not even like I have super insider access. I mean, I did work in business affairs related to entertainment. So I have some idea, which is why I'm making these videos. But it's not like that should be not intuitive. I just don't understand anybody who wouldn't put the fucking like due diligence in like getting educated. Like say you're like inexperienced, that's okay. But you could take the fucking time to like learn some of the ins and outs of your fucking job. Like just because I worked in entertainment, people would kill to have a client that's already established globally and then they get to manage that person's career. Don't worry, it's not all gloom and groom for the next like 15 minutes, babe. I think you stay till like 5 minutes. I lose my fucking shit. I know you guys like those videos where I'm just like, I don't fucking understand. What the fuck is happening? A lot of that. What's with the crown? I was angry. Does that make you happy? It's also for Halloween. It's kind of big. I don't know how to fix it. Actually, just 1 minute. It's pretty soon. I was like, oh, damn. And that's actually, I personally found it funny to be like, if you watch the beginning, I really tried really hard to be like really professional and shit. And as you see, I'm getting angrier and like, I think my vein pops out and stuff. It's, I let you guys see how human I am to let you know we are all the same. We all lose our shit sometimes. That would be a great song for children, right? We all lose our fucking shit. When people piss us off, we lose our fucking shit. Ay. I like the song. Shit. Like that's unheard of. You know what I mean? Like, most times you open the door for your clients. The client does not open doors for you, but now it's the inverse. And to have that opportunity and then just fuck it up. It's insane. I just want you to do better because I'm so fucking irritated. Like I've been getting irritated, like watching like over the last, like, I think since May, I was trying to be really nice in this video, but I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to say incompetence, but it's incompetent. It's incompetent. Team Loud or Lisa's manager, do fucking better. I'm annoyed. Like, not even in a funny way. Like, I'm like legitimately fucking annoyed. Because the way that the music industry works, time is money. Money is time. So when you are losing momentum, when you are not keeping things in sync and streamlining the process, you inevitably lose out on opportunities, money, and also the ability to attract new listeners. So I'm very surprised at the whole rollout of this is Lisa. I made a little chibi from BLACKPINK. Her and the rest of the BLACKPINK girls I have found to be the most interesting and most exciting thing in music in a long time, which is freedom. Because I honestly have been thinking about it, that someone like Britney Spears, even anyone like who really is just groomed by the industry, you do not get out empty-handed or like unscathed. You lose quite a lot. You never actually get to put out the product that you want. And if you do, sometimes you end up like not alive, you know, like Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like Sony is no chill. You know what I mean? So the fact that these girls were released from their contract with their original label that helped them like rise to prominence, and we're now all independent, branching out on their own and to create their own independent solo sound. I was interested to see like, how would that go? Because my theory has always been that when you let an artist just cook, it's a delicious fucking meal. Because when Britney Spears was allowed to just cook, Blackout. You know how hard Blackout was to make with no fucking promotion? There was no promotion, but it was so good that it's still revered today. This is a very similar case. This woman works hard. So I'm a little mad that her success is being squandered because someone else is too lazy to hire someone and pay the fee for that. Or I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch like Britney Spears' heyday, but I swear to God, I bet if I was watching Larry Rudolph like make moves during Britney's time, I think I would have gone ballistic because like I'm watching Lisa from BLACKPINK right now, and sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why did they? Where's your management? What are they doing? What's up with their head? Is their head up their ass? And I'm like, be nice, be nice. I'm like, I am nice. No, I'm not. So then I was like, okay. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Then I started looking more. And then the robot who's chatting with me also got fucking angry. He's fucking angry too. I'm talking to Gemini. He's kind of spicy and I like it. He was like, what did he say? Yeah, he was not chilled at all. He put, yeah, your conclusion is accurate. This was a catastrophic failure of management to aggressively advocate for the music to the most crucial market. The high cost of signing with a major label is only justified if you utilize their promotion engine. LLoud paid for the engine, but didn't put the gas in the tank. Damn! I didn't read that fully. Oh, snaps! But okay. If you don't know how to do a job, don't take a job you don't fucking know how to do. It seems like common sense, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to doctor. Somebody says, I'm bleeding, bitch. I'm like, oh, I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I can wing it. Where do you want me stab? Stab. No, not in my fucking life, okay? Because I'm living karma and your ass is with me. I've done the work. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This video could actually probably be 30 minutes, but obviously I have to go somewhere in an hour, so I'm gonna just put what I can, and then I'll have to work on the rest of it over the weekend and over the next week, because I think it's a very good outline of, as you can tell, this is not what I intended. I just lost my shit and was like, whatever, I'm not gonna waste this fucking time and come empty-handed. And if like this is like, sometimes I'm always like, you know what, if I get canceled, then I don't have to do more videos. It's fucked up. I do have that thought sometimes. It's like, you know, where like you were stressed in finals and you're like, if that bus hits me, so be it. I'm doing good. Just what not to do. And like, if you're an artist, like what to look out for. Like, oh, you know, you start seeing your manager do that, be like, none of fucking that. I don't want that shit at all. Stop. Because the thing is, I think the most important thing that all artists should ask is, what to you defines success? Are you successful when you have money? Are you successful when you have broad range and appeal? Are you successful when an album makes you feel good? Are you successful when people know you? Are you successful if you make the charts in the American market? Because if you have an idea of what success is, it needs to be communicated to the manager. And I don't think that's the artist's fault. That should have been on the manager to ask, what do you want me to do when I advocate for you? Because maybe the word manager makes it sound like you're a boss man, but you're not a boss. You're an agent. You are working for the artist to put whatever they want forward, which also means not being a yes man. Okay? Because some of these fucking decisions, I'm like, you just not give your opinion at all. Like, or you just like, whatever, it's a paycheck at the end of the day. Having worked in entertainment for a little bit, people would kill to be in your spot. What are you doing? Are you just doing your previous occupation which was tour management. That's very difficult. I know, it's logistics. But is that what you're doing right now? Doing the logistics? Did you tell her you could do this job? Because what's happening here? Because if not, she should have hired someone that was more competent to do this. And then half of this shit wouldn't have happened, because what they would have done is what you glaringly did not do, which is hire a PR firm. And I can tell, because what kind of fucking PR firm would have had that fucking rollout that was so scattered, so incomplete, also booked the White Lotus show at the same time that her album should have been promoted, only giving her 2 weeks to promote her fucking album, and being burnt out probably from the previous fucking promoting for the White Lotus. And then her Instagram acts like a fire sale, constantly trying to sell stuff as if like you guys are like, she's not talented, we gotta just like sell everything. But the problem is, you have a talent. You have talent. I do this face a lot to myself. I'll just sit there and look and be like, but why? You live rent-free in my fucking head. I don't know you, but your decisions live in me sometimes. And I'm just like, but what is the benefit of doing that? And the robot doesn't fucking know either. He's like, you got a strong case, okay? You got a very, very solid fucking like cautionary tale. And I'm like, that doesn't make me happy, because I'm emotional. I got really sad about it. I'm like, that's not nice. I don't like that for her. And like, stop fucking with angels. It's like Elvis Presley. Like, I hope that guy, Colonel Sanders or whatever, goes to like fucking hell. Like, there's no actual concept of hell. But if there is, I hope he's down there, motherfucker, because Elvis was a fucking angel. Well, not a good husband, but sonically, his voice. Terrible fucking husband. But damn, do those songs get us through some shit. Do you not like music? Why are you sabotaging her efforts? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm filming this because sometimes people like it when I freak out, and because I'm not going to be able to edit a better video. Might as fucking well, because I'm so fucking angry. So the better video are gonna have these parts more streamlined with probably better graphics and shit, and less rage. Because as another AI told me, she seems kind of angry with her hostile language. Oh, well, okay. Motherfuckers. It's also hot in my house right now. Because one of the most blatant things that I saw since like really like looking deep down at how the album rolled out is that I think it's very unlikely that they paid for a public relations consultant. It's a costly fee, because that's, again, generally people don't like getting in deals with record agencies, because when you do, they take a lot of the fees, but they give you publicity and they pay for that shit. But when you're doing it on your own through your own management company, you are taking on that cost. And then you also then are working with them to distribute. So then they're taking a little bit that cost. So for her deal in particular, I think they were supposed to do the radio sales. There's a lot in that, but the fact is she had several songs that actually were quite very good and viable. So one of them was Born Again. The song killed it streaming. So tell me then, why did the Maroon 5 song that she did with him end up doing better on the charts? To me, that would actually look like that somebody did not do their due diligence and call back the record label and say, hey, did you talk to your guys at the radio station to make sure that it plays Born Again? Because that's a bona fide fucking hit. It's a powerful song. People loved it. It did well on the charts. There's no fucking reason it shouldn't have done well on radio. That's just another tip of the iceberg. It's just like, you know, I'm just finding too many shits wrong with this that I'm like, I wanted to make a quick video. Then I tried to like make it like, I don't know, like not cussing and stuff to be like taken seriously and shit. Like I wrote notes, you guys, but I got so fucking angry. I'm like, fuck it, I'm angry. When people talk about Lilith and astrology, this would be Lilith's behavior. Just being like, caution to the wind. Let me just run my fucking mouth. And also, what's with the crown? Halloween costume. Cause get it? I was a king who stole wives. Why does that have to be mentioned right now? No reason. But if it karmically makes someone feel bad, that sucks. My brother told me if I came one more fucking year as Spider-Man, I don't know what he told me. I think like he was gonna just judge the fuck out of me. So I'm like, okay, I'll come as a king then. I always wanted a crown. She was like only $30. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of big though. I don't know how to fucking fix it. Like I think you gotta pull it. I don't know. I'll work on it. But this is my Halloween costume. Isn't it fun? I also thought it'd be funny. Because I used to, when I first started making YouTube videos, just fun fact, even though you're like, what? I used to wear a Burger King crown. It was my gimmick because I think I didn't like my forehead. So then I started wearing hats. And then now I'm like, I have a real motherfucking crown. I gotta get a cape and shit. Then I would real fucking sell it, right? But then you guys gonna be like, you're gonna come every video like that? Yes, bitches, I was a king once. Not a good one, but one nonetheless. Because maybe, I don't know, I take everything too seriously, but if you have someone rely on you, you should do a good job then. I don't like people relying on me. Look at how I make these videos. I'm stressed the fuck out all the time. But some people think like, oh, it's good. Oh, you have clout, or like, you know, like, oh, people like revere you. I don't think it's actually a good, like, that's probably why I'm actually a better person to do these things, because I don't actually like, you know, I do it because I feel a sense of like duty, you know, like if I know more than you, I should tell you so I could help you. So in this scenario, it kind of looks like you didn't know much more, but you said you did. So instead of her hiring someone that could have done a better job, that didn't happen. And like that pisses me off. What was the point? There is no PR because the rollout, I don't know what PR agency would approve it and also say it's a good one and then have you follow it, because I wouldn't. And if you did hire a PR group, who are they? So we can know never to use them. You know, the fact that there was like a large gap between October through I think February where you did not release any singles. The fuck is that? Again, it's not rocket science. It's you were releasing them about 50 days apart. Someone even on one of the Reddit comments was like, oh, I noticed that she releases them like 50 days apart. So the next two ones should be in November and January. That would have been what I would have recommended too, because it would have kept the momentum going. But instead, nothing. What are you being paid for? I feel bad about that. I don't want to be mean, but I can't help it. Like well, if anything, I just don't like incompetence more than anything. Like it pisses me the fuck off. It's like when people like insult me and I'm like, that wasn't even a good insult. I'm pissed off that your insult was so bad. Oh my God, I didn't want to get this angry. Let me talk to Gemini some more. Okay, so I will make a better video next time. And did you like that little like, ooh, it was spicy, right? Because as always on this channel, I don't lie to you. I'll just look like a fucking asshole because I'm like, whatever. I am what I am. And because I've been reading the Bible, just like that guy in the First Testament, I am what I am. I also have a really fun idea to do my summaries of the Bible because honestly, First Testament God is wild. He's just like, don't laugh at me, bitch, and don't look back. I'm gonna turn you into salt. And then he turned like a bitch into salt. It was just like, and he's giving just insecure the whole time. He's just like, I don't know if you guys know about me, but I'm kind of a big fucking deal around here. I'm kind of like God. And people will be like, it's okay, I like Dionysus. And I like Zeus. And he's like, don't fucking play around with me, okay? That hurts my feelings when you pray to those other gods. They're not real. And they defer to me because I'm big God. Honestly, I have even created a whole backstory because obviously I've been reading Gnostic texts. And I think he really comes off like Sophia fucked him up. That Sophia, like the Aeon Sophia came down, fell down from heaven. It was like, oh my God, I made you. You're a monster. And he was like, I'm your baby. And like that comes through in the fact that he hates women. He's always like, Adam, my bro. Oh, Eve, dirty fucking whore. And then remember, my men, put your seed in all of them. And remember, women, when you have babies, you're disgusting. Like he comes off like that. I'm like, that misogyny comes from the fact that his mother quite literally looked at him and went, oh my God, you're a monster. Which no fucking lie, she did, which is like, Sophia girl, messy, don't do that. But I mean, honestly, she didn't know that she would create him. And I wonder like what he looks like then. Because he, you know, he's always hiding in bushes. Isn't that weird? Like I was like, for Almighty, he's like, Moses, it's me in the bush. This bush? I made you in my image, but I'm in the bush. It's, I want to do a whole series, but I'm a little bit afraid of getting backlash. But I'm not saying it's dumb. I find a lot of it ironic and funny because it's quite literally what happens. It's quite literally what happens. Like, you know, I think it's Lot's wife was like, let me look back at that city that's being destroyed. And he's like, fuck off, whore. And he turned into salt. Like, what the fuck? And his powers are also like, they're so inconsistent. Like, I'm like, are you all powerful or are you out? Because he'll be like, I made you, but I can't make any more. So you guys need to start. If you guys could just, you know, and make more of those babies, I would love that. But I made you. Don't ask me to make more of you. It was already so hard. And icky. Do you see the way that woman has to give birth? Ugh. But I made that. He gives, I don't know. I've had lots of questions. One other question was like, he was so fucking chatty in the beginning. What the fuck is he so quiet now? And they're like, my theory is that he got a PR company, which you should have done. He got a PR company and they're like, ooh, God, that is not going to cut it. People found you to be abrasive, a little contradictory, and they called you a little evil for being God. And he was like, I don't know why they would say that. So they were like, how about we mum's the word, don't come at them and like stop cataclysmic events. People thought it was pretty fucked up that you did a whole like fucking like drowning of everyone, but then only told Noah's family. I like Noah. No, we know. We're aware. But I'm just letting you know that's the perception. And he's like, maybe I'll just kill them all again. Do you have the power? No. And that's how I feel. So I feel like then when the second book comes where, you know, the more loving Jesus part comes, God had a PR intervention and they were like, maybe don't come talk to them so much. People also felt, our notes indicate that it seemed like you were a little clingy. And they were a little confused about the bush thing. Right now we're talking to you as a bush. And he's like, I like bushes. And it's ironic that you don't realize how like that's kind of feminine and you kind of hate women. I don't know what I did. I spent like a whole week making a whole fucking like, I just kept talking to the robot, like giving them my spins on this and like, and then he's like, what? It was really funny. I was like, oh, I'm afraid to say that out loud, but I mean, I just fucking did. If this goes bad, whatever, you guys, I fucking quit. I'm done. I'm over the shit. And if it does, you guys are my favorite. That's why I'm always fucking here. And if it goes bad, fuck off. I'll fuck off too. Much peace and love. And you do better at your fucking job, yeah? Be like God. Get a PR firm. Do the same. I have less of an understanding than you and now have more. You know? Well, that's not true. I actually probably had a better understanding than you did to begin with. But the fact that you've been working at this for a year and did not actually think, oh, maybe I should get a better understanding. And also, you know, there are classes at like UCLA Extension, other like schools like that you could find that would actually have things that are exactly what you need. And if not, find a mentor. I don't fucking care how you do it. Find a mentor, or you can even hire someone as a position underneath you, so you could still be doing your big boss job. But then you could hire someone as like kind of like an advisor or outside consultant, so that you can get the areas that you don't know to fill in the gaps. And they usually come with a Rolodex, which means that they have contacts that you can get in contact with. And also put your fucking email on the company fucking website. Do you know how much opportunities you're losing with that? I wanted to email you. There's no fucking email. I had to make this video instead. You probably lost out opportunities. If a producer wanted to get in contact with her to sing, how the fuck are they gonna go? Unless you know them, or like they get lucky to get into your Instagram and be like, hey, what company doesn't put their fucking email? You have a newsletter only. You're like, you want to sign up for our newsletters? No, I want to email you. I don't give a fuck about your newsletter. How do I give you opportunities? You don't. Again, I don't blame her for that incompetence. I assume you set up the website. What the fuck on the email? What the biggest fuck? And again, none of these are even the big things that I noticed. These are just the top of my head right now because I'm ranting and I have to stop doing this because I need to drive somewhere now. But like any Asian parent, I want to lecture the fuck out of you some more. I'll be back. Do you have to watch my video? No, but if they pop up, they pop up. I don't think it was that bad. I think it was a little bit comical. Can someone let me know? You know what though? I'll probably get a better response on this than any of the fucking energy videos I did or astrology. Although the last few astrology videos were pretty good. You know? The energy one, I understand. No, I've said it several times now. I like researching. I realize much more now than I like making videos. And I actually kind of feel a little bit burdened to make videos because turns out I love learning. And I'm sorry. The last one was not very well explained. I was also trying to make it brisk because I'm like, if it's too long, no one's gonna pay attention. So then I didn't do a good job, and I know that. Was any of the findings I found? No, it gets even creepier. The names match up throughout their lifetimes, but honestly, to explain that, it takes so fucking long that I'm like, fuck it. Let me just make this video where I yell at this person for a while. I'll be back. And maybe with less yelling so that you take me seriously, but are you gonna? Because like I already, you know? But if you watch the whole thing, good on you. I take back some of what I said there. You know? Because, I mean, I'm assuming that you heard some like, what's the word, criticism of you, and you're like, fuck, I'm great at my job. But if you didn't, like, do you need help? I could fucking help you. I'm not versed in this whole area, but like, obviously, I have like a little kind of insight, you know, I can help. Like, you just have to ask the robot. I don't like say like always talk to the robots, but you just be like, hey, what does a business manager do? What's their role? We've had AI for like a while. They're surveilling us for sure, but you know, it's easier than ever to get information. It's censored. Like, what's happening here? Talk to me. Sorry, I was thinking of the song by Peter. Talk to me, girl. And I was like, do you guys see it? It's like the face I make when I'm overwhelmed with like, you remember the spiritual stuff? I just go, and I just kind of zone out while I'm on camera. Same shit, different day, you know? Like, it's just, I stopped working in this area because I was like, you know, it's not P. Diddy. God, I forgot. He doesn't have any fucking songs. It was Timberland. Promiscuous girl. And he goes, talk to me, girl. You know, that part. People who, you know, like get the big deals. Like, it's a very competitive market. You know, I really just don't want to like be scrambling for like next couple of years and grunting my way up to, I don't know. Plus the Me Too thing had just happened. I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to be in here. You inspire me. I'm like, oh, just throw your hat in. They'll take anybody. I'm sorry. I just gave you a compliment and then I was a dick again. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just a dick. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Let's just go with that. All right. We'll see you guys. I actually recorded like another 10 minutes too, where I was like, the AI even generate this fucking thing so that I could use in the presentation. And I didn't even ask him. I'm not going to edit it here right now. This is already like 24 minutes. Next lecture. Unless I get canceled. Huh? We'll see. I'm like, what the fuck is it gonna be canceled for? Like, Asian girl yells at incompetence. Like, stereotypical, are we here? Perceived. Not, I took therapy. That's how I feel. It's not the truth. It's how I feel.